Chamobi Akwaba. Me bebo video bi actually ba video we me din ka ma warning se wo bufu ntentem a video we skip hwe na wanhwe na Akomea ene Kwabena Bobie Ansah de obo ani Andra e wo Accra FM studio ni nyina ne se last month April 28th and the new managing director for STC Nuru Hamidin ekwatena Kwabena Bobie Ansah show so the citizen show e de kwatu dwa se na Akomea tam MPP lose power na NDC basono waton STC nsase yenim sana na Akomea na ye managing director for STC ti Mr Hamidin ye the new managing director na de to Kwabena Bobie Ansah nim during an interview say na Akomea aton STC star ensase ni nyina dia MPP for even passes ni ade a lot of shady deals na what the side expose we nyina tudwa wo Kwabena Bobie Ansah show so the citizen show na Akomea tie wo tie interview no and was Kwabena Bobie Ansah so man the time wa Accra FM studio no nso meyi ne ho ano because ensema Mr Hamidin aka afa no na yentoro na Andra na Akomea kopie mo Kwabena Bobie Ansah show so na mom yenkore ha wa interview no esikoye mom yenkore
said the mechanic no say near mammy and said you are okay no me pese me de ma no be kanti me play in back na aboa o manfo na aboa discussion so all right so say Alhaji Hamdan ya deputy CEO de ma STC sorry raise issues be bakumie no be enye nyina de timi twitwa boy but raise issues about buses or say aka only 30 buses there raise issues about STC as an organization is just on paper. I mean, and raise issues about Ashanti region, STC and SASE, and then one yema or judicial former administration no managers no omo tonye Ansah na omo echo. Go back to the issues we raise about buses, and war STC. And to say STC buses are just 30 idea a hard kakra and na Ghana ni bia wo tie bia no epemu asem eti se den ya but yenko tie Alhaji Hamdan na on ye asem no mu ebio ansa na ebesi aba back to na Akomea na yedi nkoma na asia nkoma me odwamna our journey on your Facebook page. Slim Gozi is here with us. Okay, so thank you Ankra Benjamin, and so I'll say Dakpo Raymond, I'll say Okatechi Yedase say also joining here on your Facebook page. All right, so Alhaji Hamdan Meka will say studio line here 0302208090 ubet me I join here buses
and now most of them
and now 30 penny a year Juma
30 per you struggle almost a little over 60%. It's chopped, it's packed. If you on my parts, you know, unyabi. If you on my parts, you know, Sakrana or Koba now into the cost of maintenance, you know, it's going high. How do you run a company like that? We're moving the focus. MPP moved their focus from their mandate. Oh, share STC. Your mandate ni say you be transporting Nipa from one place to the other. So what no man so na aye den na yafa. Na say no, how do you do that without buses? You can't do that. Enti ne boy no any alliance na ye. Na o the bus etu nchen minua ko STC terminals na hwe ni wo say a modern settlement o hwe ba bia STC terminals so bia strategic hwe ba bia we Accra de no wo hwe ba bia Kumasi ho go to Tamale Takrade all over the place in the center of town. Your terminals no they are not functioning.
My breakdown no
okay. I'll give you a breakdown.
Okay.
Uba washrooms. Yeah, STC new washrooms. We have to sell the land. Because I sell the land, MPP have to sell the land for somebody to build a washroom. How do you run a company like this?
So baby STC terminal no one. And that is Akomea regime.
Yes.
And Akomea aton assassin be their movie.
Okay, let me give you the because transport services now are more running, running it down. They don't have the competency to revive it. Someone buoyancy and almost shifty almost focus from transport to estate agents. Into your property now, I was say they running transport, they are selling it in the name of rent.
In the name of rent.
In the name of rent, because
so say washroom terminal way washroom, they rent it to somebody. Sabi any pa come manage. And yes, sir.
They rent the land. Say me was assassin. Na my rent assassin now. Say my rent assassin now. They be at 5 cities.
Okay.
No assassin me rent now. No we could see down also.
Okay. Like a washroom.
Like a washroom. Like a house. Like any building at all. To the extent that one of our land cried in my hotel, a dining assassin. You di my hotel. Be say I rent man. In Kumasi. Say one sit down, one see hotel so for 50 years. You rent a land for 50 years? Meanwhile, do you rent a land for 50 years? Because why rent man say first period in 30 years and shall be renewed for another 20 years. Then the panel why rent man say on rent we find say 2,000 a month. Now who rent man
the current status as an organization, as an institution. Nkonkoti asama Alhaji Hamdan ekaye efa STC. Really?
STC is just an organization on paper. But let's not be scared. The good thing is that John Dramani Mahama has a plan for STC that is going to resurrect. I also will be a no. Ye kwakotutu amenano na ya revival. That is the
STC is dead. What is the meaning?
I will come to that. I will shemwa eda yeni mone say John Dramani Mahama atunibu eyi competent hands are on be manage. Ohwe me MD or background in engineering. Hassan Lingbi.
Oh, okay.
He used to be at Metro. Ohwe I have strategic management background because I was trained as a management consultant.
Okay.
So when you put the two together, John Dramani Mahama knew what he was doing. And we are working tirelessly to revive it. So Mekase STC is dead. How can you run a transportation company and you don't have buses? You don't have buses. And the buses now mukoto so muksheda koto buses are it's not functional. Just 2020. Akomea ekoto the buses. Okoto buses bako 100.
Dawu.
Minya ka say yes, struggle and sana yanya 30 on the road. We struggle to get 30 on the road.
Why?
They are down.
Why?
If you are there, or be na obi shana na obi sano.
No, but say mokoto so no.
Because how do you go and get bus without proper service arrangement? Because me dem say auto bus, auto car and munoa. Now we are say auto no Toyota, uno more in shisha. Say I do 10,000 mileage, I do 5,000, I do 1,000. Service, especially when you are running it as a commercial entity, also service contract. You say, because last week, your minister, honorable minister for transport, Edibe true, I say, we can hardly boast of 60. It's true. At a go. Because Nyamadonko left 50 buses.
I see.
When we buy no, almost 100 come. Say Nyamadonko the no crash Scania no na ebuan. Near the ban and see
Scania no
for over 10 years. And no thing. Or repair, it can stay on the road for the next 3 months and sana I break it down.
Really?
STC is just an organization on paper. But let's not be scared. The good thing is that John Dramani Mahama has a plan for STC. That is
you got issues about Kumasi Ansah Alaji.
And some of them, I don't think the people were even there because there is a criminal connotation. Because for instance, assassin I work Kumasi. If you have the time, I will show you something that will shock you. Osha document now.
Okay.
Sir,
that is Kumasi issue.
That Kumasi issue. I don't think the person will even dare take it to court. Because yeah, Osha site plan now. Who say this is our land. One baby assassin or baby I ain't a dot. I say shape B.
Then
this is the land. This is the STC
land. Okay. Yeah.
Near court from Lands Commission. Osha assassina ewa hano oma twemwe fini. This is now our land. Also we twemwe fini.
To when mumu die nini.
Yeah die no.
Mumu die nini. Ena we no eye de omone Lands Commission for na koye no. Oh. So
you can see clearly where ultimate family judgment them.
Oh, and you omatua ba ni mu kakra. Yeah.
And you no say can assess so the court should give judgment to it.
The private developer and AFA
together in connivance with some institutions. And in America say we just have to be bold to make sure say we are doing the right thing. Bobie and yes the people will be shortchanged. I'm not a surveyor, but the moment you look at DS, you will see even the line.
Yeah. Yeah. You use microphone. Or you use measure free.
On say assassin. Ebasi.
Yeah.
On say ebasi. On say oma manan twaso and omo katifa. Look at it well. Look at it.
Yeah. Me won't lie no. Line.
That is the real land. Ebaha na akonisi. And omo twa say STC assassin ni we enka.
We need the enka.
And I ton amana aye paper ni document. So the court wafa. Do
you have any idea as to how much they
No, I don't have a say or ton away into an official transaction. Hey transaction I be.
But rent, no idea of how much they paid, the 10 years, the 50 years.
It varies. A bit 2,000, a bit 4,000 a month. Some of them, a bit
2,000 cities a month.
The big one here, I think 24,000. Just say, baby assassin that.
Oh yes, I know.
Nation of a week room, prime land. Ude share me yamfa say baby Stadium Hotel.
Yes.
You were a dan next to Stadium Hotel. And no Kumasi there. A dan was so. Yes, you won't try say is it 24,000 and 24,000
a month.
A doom a year say stadium. And he's demolishing the building to put up a hotel.
And come on, one
Bobie.
Nana.
First, no, my kind. Time I me work went to.
Yeah.
Me kind be bloggers.
Yeah.
Or my publish say that. A brandy and better now studio I kind.
Yeah.
But I no pay now. We see share anything. Me to me booty tape.
Okay.
Now a brand also your allergy.
Hamdan.
It is all friend allergy.
Hamdan.
Now allergy that's also kind of quiet. No, I don't problem me boy. See, you put the title allergy. So
yes.
Now bet me I catch you up say. In some now brandy and better na kekanya. Either say on tiasie, and that's what trantro. Plain lies, and that's on tiasie. Now on tiasie, I mean to me who didn't on tiasie. If say independent war STC, you know mo ye chuma. How many that's all. into pay information open your bibia timi hu etrimo po a ebe mana ba betena ha etwa intro plane and as obe cancer ma on tiase mama you know one by one.
Okay.
O say STC ewu mebo.
Yes.
O say ewu.
Yes.
Company no I say omuni bus ya ton terminals. A co nipa nye competent. First question maybe sa Bobie ni say. Company na o say eden ewu a co ni hobiem. Oko ye be minim say 2-3 months oko no je ni pay. Say ni pay ye twa.
Se me kai se me busa na question we da or catch me say on Gini pay. But I'm done say who tie me na say me so medin try just
how's
prompt me.
Pay?
But me
where STC workers about 750
okay
across the country in international terminals. Eden Echuomka company egu. Company no see egu. All no ankasa okona say so Gini salary. Omoko ekra omo the new staff aba. Omo the special assistants, omo the
really
me na make sure. Company na musi egu no. Mo bakra mo the special assistant, mo the secretary aba. Additional staff.
What numbers no? What figures no?
Me say omo the additional staff. Say me boy the free omo na bisa. Company me can say ebony. What's American as we can say, but don't see company ne egu. Enya juma. E dey timitwa enipa 750 people. Bosumi bia. Mokra mo ba mo so mo the assistants abani secretary saba. Omo nye go Ethiopia. That's the first question I say ubisa. Loan na dey koto basis every month bia yetwa.
Loan say na mo je dey koto basis.
Yeah, I check. Yeah, the loan was ADB and the ADB source.
Okay.
A loan a and every month be a year. You call records, we will finance for the couple. They will show you every month year. Year will be our salary 750 people, including Alaji or Betanahi. Company a gunu. How is that? Company a good to which is a Akomea sell company. How are you able to pay salaries? Including on our code 2 months. The colleagues need to call ministers when you show my job salary, but he gets his salary.
Which you know.
I know.
I see.
Wow. Now I'll say a buses no na 30 na.
Yes.
Now see how to say minister no say 60 na. The minister for transport says 60. Bobie.
Okay, so or explaining say minister can say 60, but at a go only 30 ni timi esi kwanso.
Na me share say. Say buses ni or a PO workshop.
Yes.
The entire PO workshop ni say. Buses here dey intercity transport. It did 4 years sir. The lifespan ewu. Na say
brand bia
bus bia. It did 4 years. So sisa. Buses ni bi wo ha a year be 1 million kilometers.
I see.
It did be 9 years, 10 years. 2016 up to and it be 9 years. And I told you no say di 5 years. Into the papa mu a now o private car how the office car it do 4 years is discounted at that of from. Now we buses say 2 kwan 14-hour journey, 16-hour journey. Into company policy 4 years no say the papa mu a you replace. Now number how they be about their short distance more to am for the air trotro Accra to Winnipeg. But long distance buses. And the buses near one say we see car somebody sank I replacing in here.
Dai no motor no a year be.
That on 2020. 25 years.
Okay, 5 years.
They somebody sank assistant. Says car where somebody sank assistant. So
so the issue is not about maintenance and as will be na I said that I'm mismanaging.
Maintenance cost no cost because bus is not check. So I said by this time he will scar. Thank you to new buses. Depending on scar ubenyano, effective maintenance. At every time be na or in your workshop. This workshop with your scar, maybe 10 buses aba, be na 3 I break it down. Into on and off. And then fleet strength. Into depending every day fleet and what the buses. That's a and then minimum it could be 54 buses, could be 45 buses.
Unya penny okoshen and oko 2 buses base.
Eko 250 new buses.
Oh,
and then they did 9 years.
Oh, okay.
So I want on 2016.
Okay.
Then they did 9 years. So those buses
okay.
But it's not 6 candy hunting. Yeah, but some of them have done 1 million kilometers.
I see.
Until they are due for replacement. But years can't maintenance no. So and they affected the number of buses. But who knew? And look, that's not the true picture. It will be a friend of alliance. Oko a flower, to do to a flower. We have over 50 buses doing to do to a flower.
50 buses?
Yeah. True alliance. Alliance which is na VIP for year. So we be now what 10 buses and 5 buses. Now they are cut down. No more pretty amount. No more percentage. From the percentage amount. There was our arrangement also STC. Now Kumasi inquire.
But I didn't know STC no na on me purchasing the buses for those places, and now we don't have the capacity.
So sika and say na boninio.
So which means that we don't have that capacity.
Hey, me bus who person talk bus back home. They will buses ikra back here them $160,000. Na koto ye no. And a friend no Scania. Back here $340,000.
Hey,
yeah. Inti a bank went to mean top amount. Into what VIP. I'm sure say more than 3/4 of the buses will be 3, not the cop. Will be 5, not the cop. No more pretty. So yes, chance here where STC did that. Sana me call. I'm friend alliance arrangement.
Oh, okay.
Inti
so anya bibi I wanna introduce here.
Oh how? That be.
I see.
Did that. Well, Kumasi inquire 50 buses. I apply Kumasi through alliance. A flower inquire over 50 buses. I apply a crowd to a flower. And also through alliance. And some Yankas and buses. Yankas buses no. Yeah, they mainly international. Because of Hono Sifat, Skanumodu.
Okay.
Now, Oko Kumasi STC buses Pia Huso Okwansuno. Where 30 buses. A true alliance. And now, yeah, buses no Ankasano. Depending on how quickly a workshop for beating me ayaba, the number changes.
But STC workshop na here Juma.
Oh yeah, Juma pa. Juma pa.
Really?
Kokoshe. Na amonya Juma nka better than buses.
So here then na omuntimi en service cars na intente manema.
Some buses are that there ni parts. So until how quickly you are able to buy the parts. A call tamale ba kumba a call burger ba call a book a wagadugu ba kumba they be source some way until funding no that's the whole point. So but the basic point in is a buses no aye dada 4 years 5 years a source son me no can say answer na me free hon yeah arrangement ya could car for 20 new buses I says our buses na senka April May eba
this year, yeah.
Yakotria over $500,000 STC Sika for 20 new buses. Buses no way even. And buy. Musi buses ni ho. Wabetinasi buses ni ho.
Mutiaka.
Oba no. Me say we have paid over $500,000 of STC money. I think a buses nunca April May eba. I didn't them buy. I afraid nebisan. So is it true that STC has paid a deposit of $540,000 for 20 new buses? And the buses, when are the buses supposed to come? I didn't them buy. I afraid nebisan.
Really?
Also buses ni ho into company negu. But arrangement that to get 20 new buses. What has happened to that arrangement? Oh baby son, the buses are supposed to have come in May this month. Now, Mr. Company, I will see a gu kojo to ya ton asasi terminals ni nyejuma. How are we able to pay salaries, including your salary, including new staff amudiaba? How? I mean quite emenim. O se terminals unya say.
Yeah.
Enye juma.
Yes.
O se terminal ben enye juma. Enfa. In the buses no mo kwa. Terminal ben no mo ko. The 50 buses e bo aflao to Tudu. Terminal ben no de juma. The buses na call from Accra.
Now say it say be a car or kwanso. Ubon say car no work kwanso there, but maybe it's not in a good shape.
Oh, now Kase is not in a good shape. What do you mean? I say anya adwuma. I say franchise so one about the voice.
Yes.
And the bus is no two from Tudu to Aflao to Tudu. Terminal ben omoko jina kwa. Bus is no two from Accra to Kumasi. Terminal ben omoko. Accra to Tamale, Accra to Abidjan, Accra to Ho, Accra to Takrady, Accra to Sunyani. Terminal Accra to Wa. Terminal ben omoko. Mujina bus ni jina kwa ho.
Eko terminal banana.
But me but mami you one by one.
Okay.
I say ya ton asase wo terminal no bi di akosi si washroom. Me ti so ka me boa. Unim na okoye sa washroom arrangement.
Why?
NDC. Me koto e.
Okoto so.
Yeah. Me koto e. Nipa no SC modern washrooms. Ewo. Ao jiska ena omni na ya arrangement because koto me mom any new management any e besisan because ye call ye no na sa arrangement na ye adwuma for bare 6 months na SCC nya mu kapre because you see a partnership nti nipa no declare profit so unti ma hwe
nti wo kwaye na unua pani a wanya no ba bi ko aye sanse na to I see. Accra, a head office.
Yeah. Any
to do.
Me na because it's an arrangement. Me new management in the board. Any a year no flat fee. Say yeah no partnership. Cause obano kase be koto T-Row say me koto so say me electricity bill ni me nya profita. Onto you ma obi. Tie na sisa na year no flat rate. And STC nya start to see nya 5,000 cedis bosom.
In the na okwire for 6 months ne nipa no a operate
capre no STC nya won faso.
But
the important thing is say it's our arrangement na e wo ho. Me koto contract. Me koto contract. Into obetna ka say Akomea na de akoton STC asase mo bi de akọ toilet. O twantro. Plain and simple. Me see you no cry onis God betwa. Plain and simple.
Na sir Hamdan buy no mbeba betu documents ti ebeden no betu documents but obetumi ahwenya me.
Etra me bisa se nipa no ya alaji. Because the documents in ya wo ho. Every document, every contract e wo ho. E bi wo MD office, e bi wo legal department. Because two it's our washroom you say ya ton asase mo bi asi washroom because two na onim me ti so ka say NPP Akomea ni NPP akoton asase why no political ma me nche o ma eton STC asase
efa
say ya no politics me call ya no STC o ma ton STC asase or Takrady 4 acres.
Why not?
Because two is on 2010.
But you
NDC
2010.
And so yeah, politics NDC 2010. 4 acres. Edba Mercom and Obekona Mercom is shopping center. NDC ne Toma Mercom.
I see.
Head office na Ankasa. 4 acres wo. Because no maton. Ama company revenue. Me pese me bob because omuni hebi BCM I'm talking about BCM me na me try say ye beje the name management ni body ye beje enti ye ma go for be ye o ma be ye station crowds na be beje but attorney general say won ton na mo fa musika ma o enti this kind of be more over millions of dollars o ma ton na me make the ND's bungalow STC nkwa na me sure say ye aban state enterprise MD ni bungalow. Because I'm ton FTC, my MD no bungalow, I'm ton my company friend no Kitech. NDC Bresso, me koto e. And this all penny pa mo ton STC asase a. Na enye NPP ni Akomea.
So I'm done by all these records. Unim.
I'll say Akomea buy no jai transport no be real estate. Enti otonton or the STC. It is all contable but no say selling in the name of rent. I see anything. How can you rent and sell at the same time? Same property. Nyansan wo. They say I tape here, but it is all can say selling in the name of rent. How is it possible? How can you say the property is rented and is sold at the same time? I'm sure be Bobie. STC at a terminal. Every terminal be a go for to turn them out. Because nyasa sini nyana de ye terminal. So mami big so about 2 or see 2 the ama will be 50 years. So the STC 2 terminal.
Yes.
O share 2 kwan na. STC enim hon kwan na ye open space.
Okay.
Na Kenya shops. On the Tudu Kimbu Road. The whole road, STC enim hon kwan na ye open. Baby are shops. Highly commercial value. Enim hon, ye the hon ye the amatazi rank. STC enim the amatazi rank. Omuchia 1,000 cities bosomi.
It's a station.
Tazi rank. Omuchia STC 1,000 cities bosomi.
So that was the agreement between taxi drivers, no any STC.
Inti yaya arrangements say ya obidi enim hon. Why shops. Otria STC 33,000 cities bosomi. That space near the Tazi rank. Yeah, man of the eye shops. Otria STC 33,000. Or starting so even for the time now Otria all Sidano, no chia rent. Until from 1,000 cities Tazi rank to shops 33,000 cities with time or Sidano no chia rent.
So assassino mona mo dia rent ni pano.
Yes.
And yes mo to amano.
Debi ubeda no akwakoton. Okoton amani in what way? It's the other now me rent now so yaton at the same time. Agreement no so wo. The agreement is a rental agreement. That so at least obey me a kind agreement. So on me kan po lawyers no wo. Agreement no e wo. The lawyers nso wo. So on ti ase a. Ama na me no kaze Bobie so offer hwa. We see nice shops. 3 stories or 4 story. E we nim ho.
Yeah.
Nim ho. No affected terminal because our space near the Tazi rank. Terminal nankasa wo ho. In fact, terminal nankasa no. Ya shops e de atwa ho. And our office no one side. And our shops no 2 sides. Na nim ho ne da ho. Shops container shops. And STC enya ho hwe. Container shops on 2 sides of the land. And a terminal no 1 side. And a nim ho ne da ho. Na nim ho ne da Tazi rank. Until you have an arrangement we've moved the Tazi rank, put up shops, and we are getting 33,000 every busumi every year. Be 5-10% back home.
Every year, yeah. Most I know which year.
Yes, I know 2023. Okay. I mean, I say we shops, but was started to rent, from day one. The time almost see dining year no mutual rent. The records are there. Over 500,000 cities deposit for the rent, and where we are, and then the rent is going to change to 33,000. And no kwam betimi atwa unyonkun salary. Kumasi Stadium.
Yeah.
There was Sasibi stadium bungalow. Old colonial bungalows for a Benifoni Biko Kumasi. A dine dada. Wow, him send a colonial bungalows. In Kranhakra, Bainan Casa Depo on Kranhakra. They're not there. They are redeveloped.
A damn pine.
No, just they are being redeveloped.
Yes.
Oko Ridge, Oko Cantonments, Roman Ridge, Amonia redevelopment. Even a Bayan Casa, old bungalow, we see one day castle. They are being redeveloped. Unim. Yeah, dear no. Not papers, poestis in teaming your papers. Hotels be the proposers a buyer. You invite yourself. Two the proposers buy. Proposer na eje 2. Obeye extension, your friend is Stadium Hotel. Into Dano to a Stadium Hotel. Obeye extension. Or the assassin obeye extension. Now assassin for accommodation, so na medical on a bungalow this is. Now, as part of the agreement, Oye extension hotel and extension Obema and 4 rooms. Exactly the number of rooms in the bungalow. A bungalow no. In Penifran come kuma someone concord down. Because I had that old colonial bungalow.
Agreement on assassin say or no fa assassin they are in a project.
Or they are project. Yeah.
So assassin abe any property.
There be a lease. I rent. Yeah, they are renting.
What they are renting no.
Yeah.
But Obema mo emu 4
rooms.
Okay.
Because a bungalow is here. Into for accommodation purposes. So penny be say be me say me took one ko Kumasi ko ye juma. Or am akoda. But like our colonial bungalow see. So run down say in penny for no ko Kumasi am koda hotels.
Yeah.
Into nya ho fa so bia. Agreement no omo the babe ye on be see extension of the hotel wo ho. Omo be ma ye 4 rooms. Into accommodation purpose no will be satisfied. And now omo betria ye busumi bia rent 22,000 busumi. Every year be at 10% never account.
Apart from 4 rooms no.
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah.
Omo betria STC
22,000. Yeah. Meanwhile no. Time na omo ba be sit dining here and so omo start so much rent. I mean no case omo tria rent. For time on Baby sit down. I'm saying more than 2 years move sit down. They've paid the rent for the 2 years. Your team here push your mom with rent. Same as 2 do a renting. And the agreement and the payment, everything is there. Well, this is all pay information. It's all BBR.
This can even be a medimomo.
Oh, yeah. Me so they call a records. They're all there. Inti bungalow, old bungalow. Now him send me papers for ni enibi. Inti affair who be ban fast one. Ni copy ska almost 100,000. Ni de koye papers. Ma mention sign ma ye na bibia. Ni koye agreement. Inti a dan see wha STC boy enka. Ya agreement you will still get the accommodation because na a 4-bedroom bungalow. So be my 4 bedrooms, 4 rooms. So and obesity try and rent. It is so big penny bubu kowa obenya 1 room bi akwakoda. We na osia Akomea akwa ebibi. Board no to kwan ko Kumasi to go and review now say a hotel and it's a $5 million investment. A hotel ejuma so there's so many time kakra. Into board no man 30 years renewable for another 20.
I see.
Now if you have done the STC there. I don't know. See, on rent in this sale on TRCO say then of selling the name of rent. And then the first time I met this I said that. Mr. Board no travel to Kumasi to meet and review the project before Amoma approval.
Which all the minutes are there.
All the minutes are there. All the board minutes are there. Inti, and because so Papa no ya lagia. Na o babetna e propaganda then because propaganda na be and it can easily be exposed. So, I see a to-do. Some I can't do there.
Yes.
I see a for recruit.
I
see a coach assassin be cotton obiana.
Sir, private developer be wo. So baby of for recruit there no one. And
Mammy Chow, share. O for recruit assassin. A super. Nom de my STC. The dada 1965 for baby. We don't say na assassin. Edda hwa obehwe na obi aba encroach obi aba yewe me call STC na omo edi part of the land na mob obi esi school obi esi asori e woso
e wo STC assassin
for ikrom me kotoso me kotoso asema me can say e wo court because the panu so say odun so akohu ohini bi na say ni say wa nim say na ai Saturday man in rim and then for a chrome, you know, hobby. Yeah. Into our court. Your estate department. Omo share assassin so. And your legal department. How then me to the culture assassin become obi? How is that possible? How is that possible?
So sa portion na all canon. Oko office na sa issue no ho.
Na issue no ho de dada. But
na onim de hear me wanwa. Is it that Hamidan and documents and now say when I woke up be different actually? Because all the issues are raising now. It seems you keep on telling us Okotoye.
Training school, STC training school. First the training your drivers. And you train you bet me for drivers free outside your training.
That's under your tenure.
Yeah. Unim. Training school no more the chop bar for car. Because some training drivers now, some could do lunch. That was bar be STC yard canteen be their rent for the dad.
Which will Kotoso?
Canteen did that. Now say, but then put any bonio, Miga, Oba STC head office wa, your canteens were because passengers by so mutiti. As all munumunsu. Your taxi rank war. Your container shops go for tonton meat pie temporary shops. The only permanent structure was STC head office and it's our toilet now we make it also nekanya canteen temporary structures taxi rank
into mo drivers now mo train am canteen go for already and no free
no omodeka me na make sure no omodeka untimi ntwa training school me buy no yes adverts for private partnership. Because there is classroom private partner now our bad or the modern equipment Bobie say okohwa unya hona kohwa hu bejuru simulators out classroom ho no ubetimi o drive o say na o drive anajo the road conditions o drive awia o say awia o drive no do bia o be ka say nsu o kwan no so onim say ade na omo phenomenon be awia driver because of road beka sensu ebetimi amaw nsu oto ninya na how to drive ninya simulators o call pilot trainers and omo dey o call SCC training school say menya sure say driving school bia wo Ghana omo simulators ana enu akire omo san twia yen 8,000 cedis bosome o say Akomea akobokro valuation department. Meaning say what value car or STC na say. First we be report nko de be mount A4. And now be proper report. Valuation report. Ya run evaluation ne bosumi be nya be 80,000. Bosumi
every month.
Yeah, partnership. You advertise here. Many part the proposals by you choose back. So partnership no. If I need 240,000 cedis
from 8,000
80,000
to
240,000. COVID by much by say COVID-19 on by TNT so near so 190,000 cedis. And beti say nipa no onipa yi alaji no kan say ya de aman Akomea de aman ne namfofo ena your staff na ye adwuma mo so it is as okay.
Yes
Tinya ya draw because nipa no valuation apart from paying us 240 and sana ye tiso about 190 COVID no buy apart from that staff ni nya so mno mtwa salaries. Training.
So which means he is correct to say STC staff na say adwuma many pa
no or say STC staff na they are paying the salaries so free STC so first na near 80,000 bosome
yes
you say three staff salaries
and as say no
we
agreement
190,000 and I'm saying three salaries. It is 80,000 crowd. Your salaries free. My best 50,000. But it is all cancel STC staff na but they pay the STC staff. Time the staff no run near 80,000. We still pay their salaries. We use salaries no free to come to about 50,000.
So it's a fact, sir. But the point is they pay them.
It is salaries no say free so. But Udipana Better, he gave the impression, say, STC staff near your Juma mom, to say any tree staff. No. They are paying the staff. Time I'm running my end. We have to pay the staff. We use staff salaries. I would come to about 50, from 80 to about 50,000. We move best at 30, we go to salaries. And then we are getting 190,000. And almost 3 year salaries. Driving school knows the same. Apart from 8,000, but some of the my end, the investment about the modern equipment about. Simulation room, FHN studio. Apart from that, on my 8,000 busumi. And now almost 3 year staff no salary. You see, Akomea Kobokro. Mentias here. Or see, then, you see, you need assassin for new terminals.
Yes, he mentioned it.
Now, we need assassin for new terminals. New terminal better person. So I went for terminals in here are working. But you said to do the and say, yeah, they hono amo be more shops and thank you, BOT. Then the panel see new office mine. The panel that's what or child rent. Hope so see new obubu old office no see. Go into agreement with him. or your tenant. And old child rent. Busumi bia 33,000. You can use the 33 to start building a new office building if you want. So a new office building with tiles. Say, why dada? The man is paying you rent, and as also see Mounswa. Go into agreement with him. Now, but space are 1,000 cities, 1,000 rank. Near the eye shops, now no STC nyahu from 1,000 to 33. We say Akomea.
But nana more free or no? A year STC terminals no ya DBA. No one need to say yes level we are a one. Ya dear for the 8 years.
Unim STC, but it's a different matter. STC terminals. Unim your terminals a mine is capable.
There.
Second, and you for recruit. And yeah, terminal, we are renting them.
They all circle. No?
Yeah, we are renting. And yeah, and there. Debbie. And yeah, head office no. In Kruma Circle.
Okay.
And no, and you for recruit. They give us the most money. Me call STC.
But more renting.
Yeah, renting. Me call STC. Now your monthly revenue. Now your 2.3 million cedis. 2017. Your current circle terminal was circle and you for recruit. The monthly revenue jumped to 5.2 million.
And then I want to me and see new terminal still no more renting.
No. Who could see new terminal way? Assassin I out there. Who could see new terminal circle? Who see terminal? So see terminal. No. Yes, I could see terminal baby. Na say na was assassin. Who got tamale ya? There was assassin wo lamusi. You bear 5 acres. For graduate bro.
I see.
Because we quite terminal wow, be a me for cow. We don't need to current baby or circle.
Debbie.
Because head office will be a me for can kukumaso.
Omoma.
Debbie. Na Bobie, would they be an hour car? But Nippano do na a 2 coin, offer trotro, and offer taxi. Okosi circle. Okosi circle. Station obesino, netwas we a VVIP. O track when no VIP or. I don't know what 1 kilometer by STC.
Oma.
Debbie, now I can't go. Enti, mami kase ba control. Me call na 50 buses. Ya to my STC 2016. Na move 20 buses. Move esi ho.
Na patch use microphone.
Move esi ho enko baby a. Because the me fo. The records are there.
So that patronage na conform.
Because we say for a long time na STC na go. For a long time. No muntimi ntwa salary scrap.
But I think the late Nuama ebe pejem.
But the late Nuama ebo modi etimi ni aban kasa ma aban ma eto 50 buses. But before that time no, na company no muntimi ntwa salaries. Before 2016 na buses no, Nuama mia ni aban ni kan ya ma aban to 50 buses. Na mama kencho me buy no. Yeah, akojis ka wa aban ho. Yeah, your balance sheet. Any DG loan from ADB near to 100 buses. You been see that?
100.
Yeah. That's why I can say 100 buses. I don't know, did 4 or 5 years. I had that I PCS. And the time STC car over $500,000. They acquire deposit for 20 buses. I think a buses no ba me. I went for. Robert Nasa buses ni ho. Oba and Yayan Shishia Miakutria STC no anisika for 20 buses. I said buses never me bosumi. I went. I see STC ni a audited accounts. On Tiasia. There were audited accounts up to 2022. Now, external auditors no say your terminals na war francophone. Your terminal war Abidjan. Your terminal war Lomé. Your Cotonou. We no ya almost separate because conditions for business in the francophone are different from conditions in Ghana. So, inti o incorporate terminal na wo Abidjan as a separate company. Na be dane local company in Côte d'Ivoire. Inti benefits are companies nya wo Côte d'Ivoire. They also get those benefits. Inti auditors no say most separate accounts no of the francophone terminals from the main accounts. That's all. Inti na a delay. But we have audited accounts up to 2022. And Ombameshia external auditors, at least the new MD, and they've explained to him. Into a better because
but so we pick office for now say audited accounts anywhere, which means it's criminal, right?
Jose.
So be a court office for not previous administration no audited accounts anywhere is criminal, right?
Oh, your audited accounts, your accounts up to 2022.
But 2023, 2024.
Oh, normally we say auditing there. I feel no cool area. It is the same now, because I feel now you prepare. Auditors no prepare 2024. I feel no cool area. I feel now we your accounts. Anambra. Into your accounts
from 2022.
And I feel me no because I say 2025. I feel no more prepare 2024 accounts.
What about 2023?
And also, but almost say yeah. Draft accounts in here already, but almost see yes separate accounting for the francophone terminals.
Okay,
because no separate company. Me fair no boom.
Okay,
no so separate. And I'm a delay. See we no it will just new board no buy. It will just go to the new board. That's all. Ntu betina ko kase free 2021. Yeah, omonya audited accounts are uchantro. The records are there.
Wow.
I'll see a STC staff. Omeni njikura umunya diareho. Bobie mimi free STC. February ya. Staff no year party emami. About TV mo me send you footage no. Enipa esu. A chedi or the mammy because I'm my ferry union for drivers ticket staff umunya come and individuals name on beche me at that a farewell party ninya footage no at nipa esum say yeah because ni enyo mo tie management na me driver union leaders were the general union leaders were ticketing head of ticketing were head of workshop were head of audit finance obia wo bi total management me take a decision okwa ombe catcher for a union leader na bisa ombe catcher me free STC a chedia staff no demand me no na nkomike citations, hampers, gifts, footage no. Footage no. Ntu betena ko kase na STC staff no mubu afu na ya utwantro. Anya no kwai. No say me so kase na or the reset agenda bi omo the electric buses eba. Me no kase Bobie. You signed an agreement with a company called Solar Taxi to supply us with buses this year. Solar
electric
buses. Middle of this year, yes, buses no start is over. So mukudi actually. But now we can say mobile reset with electric buses. Yes, we already signed an agreement approved by the board for electric buses with a company called Solar Taxi. 20 buses beba a few way. Also be designing terminals. No, fine. I mean, STC terminals, they are old terminals. It's 1960 coming kuma breso.
That is why I'm intending a man beside saying na a baby a muja or no money john. Oh,
they are functional and yes a bubuegu, but they are not Bobie say who sit down for you use modern architecture.
Yes.
See, architecture and then modern. Yeah. But I can tell you many invitations for private people to come and partner us to redevelop the terminals. Records ni nyawo. Nipa by bufaso ni sign agreement. Koko pesca ye. It doesn't materialize. But records ni nyawo. But over cancer terminal ne bubuma they are not functioning. Near he now see him function. Near he. Tamale is not functioning. Borga is not functioning. Navrongo, Kumasi, they are all functioning. We've added new terminals. New terminal, Medina.
STC.
Yeah. It's an say buses no swantino. Yentimi operationalize this terminal. But parcel business I what terminal.
Yeah, you know, some projects no but 2 years now say.
Now, Medina terminal, because you need terminal Medina. All that Medina, core Adenta, that huge area, nice is in here. To be a terminal Medina, you rent. Now, buses no, until we are not operationalizing it for now to see any new buses. But to him, parcels business, what terminal on is able to pay the rent. But the
Medina,
yeah, terminal sa a corridor ofan cotton sawam. There were 2 terminals back on Amasama na back on Pukwasi. New terminals. Na road construction you start to see BBM and ama see umuria na way. Because all terminals na wo transport dynamics no assessment. It is all terminals now be rely on now. It's not a matter of say ye be a circle, ye renty baby was circle any of for room. It doubled the company's revenue for the month. Ama between 2017 to 2019 and an economy nujina ye chair government almost $2 million
from STC.
Yeah. The records are there. It's not me saying it. Arrears, SNIT arrears need suppliers. Statistics. You had 3 million cities got 2 accounts, investment accounts. Sinebeya, because see yankasa isika di churchia arrears. Yen first kanu konkoto a high yielding investment account. Na yen fa interest no montua. You had 3 million cities at that time, 2018, 2019. At the got 2 investment accounts. Banking a buy in a scan share. But inti upukotna ko kanse na oma good company no na titi na
banking omo close banks no.
Yeah. It affected them.
And a scan share.
Na scan share. Inti say SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. So because ye chia Ankra to say me why you seek our bank. But
now money bank be na deal.
Oh, the fair company no frontline company. Frontline financial services. Tell me, says our crisis no buy a lot of because we seek our into seek our so invest.
But I think all those monies no call CBG, right?
And yeah, the banks that were collapsed and a bank share individuals are musika
through CBG.
But companies are musika woman. Nobody has been paid. And then there's the called SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Up to now, we are in your corporate. But me can we actually to show the efforts are near here to even pay arrears. Inti that but mama can same way. Nema STC you betray and say between 2017 to 2019, 3 years now na economy no city no gina ho. The business was super. Emma now you mark customers free breakfast, hot breakfast. You employ 100 young ladies, no almost several journey a share passengers so on the buses. One is awesome.
Yeah, me.
Time now COVID no on new buses no 100 buses no bar February and a COVID in share no eba March 2020. Eba no Bobie. You see any social distancing. The bus I find nipa 40 no for 20 for bosoming or 8 months. We lost a lot of money. That time, you know, for 8 months near half load. Let us be yen francophone terminals. And a francophone so musika na sifa. Emodu. Tan be ejina fako. In fact, Abidjan and Cotonou was able to pay salaries. COVID no buy no so obekaya the borders were closed for 3 years.
Yeah.
It is our francophone business was shut down. That was about 40% of our business shut down. And petrol, we run the transport company. Petrol do turn is an autonso. And an acid na holding in a year 2020 about 2023 na acid na holding. They be an petrol bono cost. Petrol bono so a cost fares no cost. So on. Tiena a Mayan boka between that period 2020 to 2023. Because every day they are 2 petrol the next day and also are buying petrol for
Sir,
so many.
Debbie, are you on the run? You are moving.
Yeah. In fact, you walk petrol station, a walk terminal. It be walk Accra, it be walk Bolga, it be walk Kumasi. You walk petrol dump. You 2 more, already 1 city crowd 2 liters. And I mean, the buses they are running all over 14-hour, 16-hour journey. They're top petrol to say. Spare parts will born so costly because city now what they not thought of. Jade back when me and saying say city now what they say akoye. It have a transport companies no pa. But sa period 2020 to 20 before that time. We doubled between 2017 to 2019. We doubled our revenue from 2.3 million to 5.2. We paid government nearly $2 million.
I see.
The records are there. Records in your. We put 3 million cedis in bank account to use the interest to pay a car a day from Kojoho. Well, now ubetna ko kanse na omakoton terminals. Why no politics? STC niema ye ton ye nya. NDC for ne ton.